Okay, let's dive right in. We're unpacking some source material today, really focusing on Microsoft Azure and, well, the whole cloud landscape it's part of. The goal here seems pretty clear. Getting a handle on cloud tech isn't just useful anymore, it's essential, foundational, really.
Absolutely. And if you're new to this, the basic idea, cloud technology, it's basically renting IT infrastructure, servers, storage, networking gear, you get it as a service. And the big shift, no huge upfront costs.
Right, that CapEx to OpEx thing.
Exactly. You pay for what you use, sometimes by the hour, sometimes even down to the minute.
That financial side is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Now, your sources specifically mentioned Microsoft Azure, calling it a, quote, turning point in the cloud era. It sits alongside AWS, Google Cloud. But why Azure? What earned it that label?
Well, it wasn't just another option. Azure was a turning point largely because of its deep integration with the existing Microsoft world. Think Windows Server, Active Directory, all the tools companies already knew and used. It made that jump to the cloud feel, well, less like a massive leap.
Familiarity.
Less daunting.
Right. And if you want to check it out, www.portal.azure.com actually gives you some free credit just to explore.
Okay, good tip. So you log in, you see the credit, but the report mentions over 400 services, continuously updated. That sounds potentially overwhelming.
It could be, yeah. But they're organized around key needs. Take resilience, for instance. Keeping things running. You've got tools like Azure Backup. It gives you full, consistent backups of your running VMs, your virtual machines.
Okay, so reliable backups?
Yep, and you can set how long you keep them, the retention days.
That sounds crucial. And what about bigger problems? The sources mentioned Azure Site Recovery.
Right, that goes beyond just backups. It's for live disaster recovery. If your main site goes down.
You can fail over, keep operating. I remember losing data years ago from a simple power surge. Something like site recovery would have been amazing.
Exactly, it protects against those business-stopping events. And then there's security, which is huge. Security Center is like a central dashboard. It watches everything, patches, antivirus, encryption.
Even open ports.
Especially open ports, yeah. And it flags issues, triggers alerts from logs if needed.
Okay, proactive monitoring.
But the really interesting one mentioned is Azure Advisory. It's kind of unique. It actually learns from how you use Azure, and then it gives you personalized suggestions like, hey, you could optimize this or maybe reduce costs here.
Personalized optimization.
Yeah.
Based on your own usage. That's neat. So moving from optimizing usage to maybe optimizing careers. If Azure is meant for everyone, how do people learn it? How do they find their path?
Microsoft has put a lot of thought into that. They have structured learning paths, with certifications. These range from like a fundamental level all the way up to expert. So there's a clear progression.
Right, and we have examples. For the absolute basics, there's the Azure Fundamental Certification, that's the AZ900, but then it branches out, right?
Yeah.
Like Azure Administration, AZ104 if you're a sysadmin.
Exactly. Or you can go super specialized, paths for data science or IoT, the Internet of Things.
So it really covers a lot of ground.
That's the key takeaway, I think. Azure isn't just for IT infrastructure folks anymore. It's designed as a platform for, well, pretty much all technologies and roles. Doesn't matter if your background is finance or engineering or marketing. There's likely a way cloud skills, Azure skills, fit into your work.
Okay, so summing this up, the final word from this material seems pretty stark. Cloud isn't some far-off future thing. It's here. It's the present. And understanding it is apparently critical for survival in today's world.
Yeah, the source literally says you could not survive with cloud in the current era. Which leads to a final thought for everyone listening. If survival depends on it, and we see these really structured learning paths from that basic AZ900 up to deep specializations like IoT, how does that redefine what continuous learning means across all sorts of different jobs? Something to think about.